Hi, my name is Corey Minter, and I'm the president of Trinity Employment Specialists, and we are a staffing organization located here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but we staff for the entire nation through travel nursing. This particular video cast is for nurses considering travel nursing, or if you're already in travel nursing, just some hints on how to make more money in travel nursing, how to adjust things to where it better benefits you. And the title of this video cast is 10 tips to make the most out of travel nursing. A lot of this is going to be centralized around finances. How can you make sure that you make the most money that you can? Because let's just be honest, most likely any travel nursing nurse, they're going to be doing it for the money. You make about double, and it gives you, maybe you can do it for some flexibility, but most people tend to do it to make more money. But the ways of making more money is not traditional. It's a little bit different. So there are some tricks to the trade. And these things have been, travel nursing started out back in the 70s. This is not a new thing. This has been something that's been around for years and years. And over time, it really built in the 80s. It began to perfect in the 90s. And now this is something that is a common thing that's never going to go away. But there have been a lot of people before you, if you're new, that have figured out all the tax incentives, the living stipends, how to work these things out for your benefit. And I'm going to go over some of these things today. Now listen, I'm not going to be the end-all, be-all expert. However, we just know about these things. So I'm going to bring up just the general idea of it and talk generally about it, but you need to go and seek a professional that can help you with the details of this, because I'm just going to give you the thought of figuring it out, but it'll give you a great direction at which to consult some of your tax professionals that you're going to need a tax accountant. You might have a financial analyst, different people that any kind of professional is going to need to have around to be able to do the very best with what God's given you. So let's try to dive into this and figure it out. These are 10 tips to make the most out of travel nursing. Number one is volunteer for new experiences. One of the number one things that travel nurses claim is that travel nursing is a great way for you to gain experience, maybe gain certifications. And as you become more specialized, you're going to be able to make more money. That's what we went over in our last video cast, is that there is more money in the specialties. So whenever you are asked to volunteer for new experiences, it's a really great opportunity for you to gain experience so that you can begin to work into these specialized areas. Once you become a true professional in these specialized areas, you'll be able to demand a lot more money. Not only in travel nursing, but also if you ever decide to go back to traditional nursing staff as a staff nurse, you'll make a lot more money because you're specialized. So volunteer for new experiences, especially in the beginning of your career. It's going to give you a lot more knowledge. Knowledge gives you power, and a lot of opportunities will open up to you. The second thing is look for transition jobs. So every nursing facility, they're going to have options or situations where the staff is going to need to go through some kind of training. Let's say they're going through some kind of EMR or electronic medical records training, and the hospital is literally going to need to shut down staff for a certain amount of time to get them through this training. Well, price will go up then, because it's kind of an emergency need, and the nurse will get paid a lot more to be able to cover. So you can look for these transitional job opportunities, or ask your travel nursing agency or ask Trinity, hey, do you know of any transitional jobs coming up? And even if they don't know in the moment, that will give them the opportunity to go and ask the different agency or the different partners that we have, hey, do you foresee any kind of transitional jobs coming up? You could literally specialize in going around the country covering for transitional jobs. and you get paid more to do it. And so that's a way to make a little bit more money. The next thing is shop around. You can look for not only, you can check with one travel agency. Like, we've got multiple opportunities all over the nation. And so you don't have to just settle. Check around and ask your travel nursing agency to check around for you and find the right opportunities for you. You don't have to just settle for the first thing that comes to you. You can check around and find the right thing that best benefits you. And there are so many opportunities out there that you can really logistically do this. Or not logistically, realistically do this. But you can also logistically do it. You can shop different travel nursing agencies. We hope that you don't do that. We'd love for it to be your resource and really go to work for you. But don't feel like you have to take just the only opportunity that's given to you. Right now, though, I will tell you, one of our facilities or one of the contracts that we have, in general, they're going to have 4,000 nursing opportunities. Let me tell you, this is how wrong our media has been about nursing. Normally, they have 4,000 opportunities. Now they're less than 100. So this is not going to last very long, by the way. This is going to rebuild up. It's just that with our country, with the COVID thing, our hospitals are completely empty, and most nurses are being furloughed. And so they're going to be bringing back their furloughed nurses before they're going to be bringing in travel nursing. So travel nursing is in a weird place right now, but you give it a month or so and it's going to come back up once America gets back to business as normal. Next thing is always take the housing stipend. Your stipend is going to be a non-taxable expense. And so if you can live in a place that's a little bit less than your normal stipend, it will help you and you can use that as non-taxable income. You need to check with your tax accountant and make sure that you withhold yourself enough money to take care of that, because Uncle Sam's going to get his in the end. But up front, you can take this as non-taxable income, and it can really help your salary percentage go up. The next thing is if you're going to take your housing stipend, you need to maintain your tax home, because the federal government will only allow you to take this non-taxable housing stipend if you have a permanent tax home. So you can't, what the government wants you to do is they want you to have a real place that you call home, and then you can go travel all over the country. They will not give you the tax benefits if you don't have a home at all, and you just keep taking assignment after assignment after assignment. And so you need to check with your tax accountant to find out all the logistics so you can take advantage of the housing stipend. So make sure you maintain your tax home. The number 6 thing, make sure you get licensed in different states. Now, there are some states, if you have a certain license, you can operate in like 6 or 7 states. And there are many different states that are like this, but some states will not participate in this. And if you want to travel to that state, you need to make sure and get some of the logistics on it. And I'll tell you what, we'll do another video cast specifically about this. And we've done one in the past, so you need to go check, getting licensed in different states. You'll be able to see the video on that. Me and Darcel did that together. We also have a podcast about it as well. So you can go check us out on our website for our podcast for travel nursing. You'll be able to find that podcast out. Number 7, just ask. If you want more shifts, just ask. A lot of times they'll give them to you. And if you're still maintaining to work with that travel nursing aid, that agency. So if you started out with Trinity, you can work and get a travel. What am I trying to say here? Sorry. You can get overtime if you stay with the same agency. Blah. That was hard to get out. Next thing is be strict on your budget. Make sure that you don't get to a new city and start eating out everywhere. That'll eat into your profit. Last thing is, work with a financial professional to set up an arrangement to where you can take all of your extra income, your non-taxable income, and invest it wisely however you want so you can have a plan. If Trinity can help you in any way, shape, or form with travel nursing, give us a call at 918-622-2588, or you can visit us online at trinityemployment.com.